Hey, it's me, Raj Baddhan here for BizAsiaLive.com, and I am here at the Asian Viewers Television Awards, and I'm quite excited because I've got someone here who is not just a legend on the field, but he is going to be a legend on the radio as well, because he has just started a radio show on Panjab Radio. I'm talking about none other than Monty Panesar. Monty, so good to see you, man.
Yeah, thank you for giving me a chance to, come on BizAsia Live.
Really good to see you, man, at the Asian Viewers Television Awards. What did these awards mean to you? I mean, you're here to celebrate television. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's good to see all the channels come together. I think one of the biggest issues we have is, we can't get all age groups sitting in one place watching one program. There's always, every gender has their own program, and you're in a household, so 3 or 4 TVs on, everyone's watching their own programs, and I think that's what these TV channels they're sort of facing. They need to create programs which can get families all sitting together.
Yeah, I mean it's so good to see you at an event like this, because obviously you're a cricket legend, man. You've done a lot of stuff when it comes to the cricket field, but you've also become this media icon now. Doing a weekly show on Panjab Radio. To be doing a weekly show like that must be something. And how does that feel to be behind the behind the mic?
Well, I think one of my goals is to become a really good media presenter over the next few years, and being on Panjab Radio is the start of that process. I've also got my own Twitter channel called Monty Channel, where I give daily reports on cricket from India and England, and then I've got my own general election channel as well, which I give roundups about that. So for me, I'm trying to broaden my horizon as much as possible to actually get that experience, and then eventually in a few years' time I can become an unbelievable broadcaster.
I'm sure you will. So how has it been for you doing the show, and how much kind of experience did you need to do it?
Well, I've been very lucky. I had my good friend Andrew Flintoff, Michael Vaughan, they've already been on it. Graham Swan is one of my good mates, he's been on it as well. And this week I had Alistair Campbell on the show as well. So I'm quite lucky that I seem to attract people with quite a large profile, and they're willing to I ask them for 10-20 minutes, and it ends up being an hour. And people are loving it on Panjab Radio. So yeah, that's something, once you get into broadcasting, into media, you begin to sort of realise what you're good at and what you're not.
And that also bringing these credible names, these big names, to Asian audiences that don't normally get to hear them on Asian radio. So all thanks to you.
Yeah, I've been quite lucky, to meet the high influence, people in our society, but also in the UK as well. People with huge profile. Last week I was with Paul Merson, and he's happy to come on it. Tony Adams, is another sort of legend that I knew, from Arsenal days. So yeah, you keep sort of bumping into legends of sport, business, and I kind of just asked them the question, and they're so very happy to come on the show. Gabby Logan is another one. Can't wait to sort of get her on there, Greg Rutherford. So I'm just lucky that I'm keep meeting high influential people who want to come on the show. So it's generating a lot of publicity, and I'm enjoying it.
And let's talk about the book as well, which got a lot of profile here at the AVTAs today. Tell us a bit about the book.
Yeah, the book is a full Monty. It's talking about my how I got to the top level, but also talks about slightly more challenging times. I went through a bit of a dark patch in my life as well, and it's interesting that today they talked about men of the South Asian communities don't really want to talk about mental health, or they find it's difficult to talk about it because they don't know where to get the help from. So yeah, there's people in our community who are trying to give them support, trying to put in all the sort of religious places like the mosque or the mandir, gurdwaras. They're trying to develop these sort of tuk-suk groups, as you call it, so people can get help if they need help.
It's brilliant to have that kind of profiled and also kind of out there amongst the Asian audiences. So next 3 months, what can we see from you, and what can we hear from you?
Well, in the next 3 months, I've started a new fitness regime program as well, which is at CrossFit Aldgate. It's a gym performance. So if people who are listening to this want to join me for a gym session, I'll be there. And the next 3 months, I'm going to try and get my fitness into another level, and also see if I can get back playing again professionally in March as well.
This is brilliant, though. It's like a complete all-rounder, aren't you? In terms of media, you know, like you just said, you want to become this media icon, and you are with everything that you're doing, and also going back on the field.
Yeah, that you know, I can hopefully still give a goal next year in March, and now till March I'll just keep working on my presentation skills, my media skills. I've been doing some training with the best media guru, you know, in this country, Gavin Scovell. So he's been very impressed, you know, with the skills that I have. I just got to keep working on them and keep developing them.
Oh, that's great. No, I wish you all the best, Monty. Seriously, it's been such an honour to speak to you today, and also see at the Asian Viewers Television Awards with everything that you do. Good luck from BizAsiaLive.com, and we'll hopefully see you soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.